What's going on, true believers? I'm asking for your help today. Send me into your Telegram. I can't do that myself. I feel a little bit weird doing that. I am going to ask you because if you're watching me and you believe in what I'm telling you every day, then share my content in your Telegram. Don't make me do it. Then make sure that everybody that you know subscribes, leaves a comment down below of the favorite token that you have. And if we all do that, then it's going to help me tremendously because this shit ain't free. All right, true believers, we're going to talk today about the future of crypto and why things are changing in a way that should excite and scare you, because there's big changes coming to the crypto market. We just haven't seen everything play out yet. But if you look at the bottom scroll right here, that's all we're talking about today, because these things are coming, and they are coming very, very soon. And crypto will never be the same. This is not financial advice, but I'm always right.
I can't wait till Friday. Everybody's getting sideways.
All right, guys, market's at $2.67 trillion off of a 24-hour volume of $137 billion. Bitcoin's down 4%. Ethereum's down 4.4%. Binance down 3.5%. There's very few, but there are some bright spots. CryptoCoin, Cosmos, Elrond had a pretty good day yesterday. Olympus, IOTA, very few had great days. Some had okay days. And it seems like this is just the calm before a storm. And when you're going out to look for answers, we talked about China last week and we're going to ban cryptocurrency mining again. There's a lot of different things that people are saying. The Joe Biden $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill that has a crypto initiative in it. But that's a really good thing because crypto is now in government regulation. Think about this just for a second here. This is so serious, cryptocurrency, that the government is getting involved, and you are actually seeing it in legislation, not just in people talking about it. So we are reaching a really good spot right now. It's very simple here to see what's going on. If you pull back just a little bit and you look at the charts here, you're seeing these giant cascades. These giant cascades follow these big candles. When these big candles are happening right now, that's pretty much clear manipulation. When you are seeing massive amounts of sell-off happening within, and this is an hour chart, by the way, this is not even a daily chart, but if you are seeing massive amounts of sell-off happening in a 4-hour window, that window looks to be in the evening after the markets are closed in the U.S., then what you're looking at is an attempt at manipulation of the market. So I wouldn't get too concerned about what's going on, except that there's obviously a reason that they are pushing. This bear trend right now is pushing very hard. You can see these big candles right here. That means that there's a big fight right now between the bulls and the bears on who's going to win this battle. Right now, the bears are coming in just a little bit higher. The shorts, that happened just recently, but today is that day where if you were going to go long, today would be the day to do it, because I think we're at a spot right now where they've tried to push it down. You can see here to 56.6, and it did not hold. And this continues to just start rising and start rising and start rising and start rising. And the amount of push that you've gotten right here means that we're in a spot where Bitcoin is probably going to start soaring very soon, and you're going to see one of those epic runs that, now, I don't think we're going to go to 100,000, by the way. A lot of people have been talking about it. A couple of big companies are saying now that 146,000 by the end of the year is possible. I don't think so. I think we get to like 80, maybe 85. If we're lucky, we're going to get to 90. But I'm not really worried about that because I don't give a shit about Bitcoin. Here's what I care about. I care about altcoins and meme coins. So remember this right here and notice that there's a little fight going on right now. And the bears have been winning for a little period of time. But these little green candles, they're going to start to evolve. And you're going to start to see a whole bunch of them start to break away very soon. Moving on. Okay, guys, our top story is this. The future of cryptocurrency is going to be behind the scenes. We're going to still trade our cryptocurrencies. I think that we're always going to have kind of a market for cryptocurrency. We're going to see some changes in the way the stock market works, probably a merger at some point where cryptocurrency becomes more a part of an evolving sort of market. But what I said at the beginning of this is that the future of cryptocurrency is going to be Disney dollars. And if you don't believe me, here we go. Dragon Chain is a commercial blockchain platform for enterprises. The public-private hybrid Dragon Chain blockchain is a platform that offers blockchain as a service. Dragon Chain is a blockchain platform for enterprises. It was originally developed at the Walt Disney Company in Seattle in 2014 and then open sourced in 2016. Disney has already gotten into the cryptocurrency business. Now, they decided that this was not for them, and they open sourced it so that they could get some advancement that they weren't able to do. And if you look right here, there was an ICO, and it didn't really go anywhere. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to be anywhere. But you can rest assured that if there's money to be made in Disney dollars, then it's going to happen. Now, that's going to take a Disney wallet. And a Disney wallet's going to be coming. You're not going to even need a Disney wallet. All you're going to need is Apple Pay or Samsung Pay. And the way this is going to work is they're just going to scan your phone and you're just going to pay whatever the bill is by authorizing the payment. And that's the way they're going to transact money going forward. How do I know this? Because I'm a genius and I'm always right. Now, what about, what's the next one I said? Amazon Cash. There we go. Amazon Cash. Here we go. Amazon cryptocurrency is on the way. The source told the newspaper that Amazon is developing a cryptocurrency that they dubbed Native Token. Amazon Coin or Prime Coin, or whatever it will be called, is expected to arrive sometime around 2022. So, Amazon also has their own crypto coming, which would lend itself to you're going to use Prime Wallet or an Amazon wallet, whatever it is, to transact, and you're going to put your money into your Amazon account, and it's going to become Prime Coin, or it's going to become Amazon, whatever it's called. It's going to be coming. And because cryptocurrency is an easier way to transact money than actual fiat currency or even credit card processing, because it's faster, this is going to be the wave of the future, and this is what's coming. You don't believe me? Let's try one more. Microsoft's Ion Digital ID Network is live on Bitcoin. Microsoft is now on the Bitcoin network. Now, what does that mean? Well, Taproot just came out. So it is entirely possible. And you can see, by the way, this article was written March 25 of 2021, but it was updated just recently on November 8 of 2021. And it was probably to account for, something that was going on. People are paying attention to this article because Microsoft knows that the future is cryptocurrency, and not necessarily cryptocurrency as we know it today, but CBDC, centralized bank digital currencies, because it's easier to transact money through the blockchain than it is to transact the way we currently do business. And there are cryptocurrencies that are working hard at integrating themselves into these networks so that the process becomes incredibly easy and incredibly simple for you to do. So don't sleep on these because they are coming. And of all people, you should know if there's cash to be made, Apple will cash in on it. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak's crypto token takes off, but you can't buy it in the United States. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak is going crypto. On Friday, Wozniak launched his company's F-Force, a blockchain-based, energy-efficient market for crowdfunding eco-friendly business projects. This was an article created December 7 of 2020. So, even Apple, not directly here, but I assure you it's coming. Apple iCash sells itself. If you remember, Apple's wallet, we had some issues with what they would and wouldn't accept, how it would or wouldn't work. And the reason for that was because they were creating something. And now we're finding out, and we're starting to see these little pieces that will start to come together. And the simple answer is everybody is getting into crypto. And when everybody is getting into crypto, then you are going to have situations where everybody is getting themselves just a little, just a tiny piece of that pie. Now, when I started this, by the way, 30 minutes ago, filming, we were at 2.676. We were up $60 billion in a very short period of time. So when I told you a little bit earlier, a few minutes ago, that it was about to get crazy, it's going crazy right now. I'm not sure how it's going to maintain, obviously, but we are now starting to see that Monday morning liftoff that we should have seen Sunday night. But that Monday morning liftoff is starting to come. Bitcoin, as we were looking at that chart, by the way, just so you guys understand, as we were looking at that chart, we were looking at it dropped below 56. We were looking at 57, mid 57. It is up $800 in just like that. So I think the manipulation and the bearish momentum on the pressing down, I think that's a little bit done right now. So it's 7:42 p.m. in the evening in Hong Kong, China right now. So they are probably done with whatever they're doing. And moving on. All right, Starlink troopers, you guys are trading at 67.72. Unlike the other tokens that I talk about most of the time, you guys came to this with a use case and you got involved in the Warp Nexus, and that was unbelievable and that was amazing. But it hasn't sustained that big lift. As time has gone on, the oxygen has been sucked out of this market. It's been very difficult for some of us to watch, but it's going to be okay because you guys are sitting. When in doubt, zoom out. So you guys are just accumulating this next level right here. And you know, if you start to look at this, compare it to this, you take this and compare it to this, you take this part, you compare it to this, it looks like you've got more downside coming, just a little bit more downside, but now you're on this big up area right here. And remember, cryptocurrency is very cyclical. So when I look in here and I start to scroll, that's the course of a week. So in a couple more days, we're going to start to see some tremendous action, I think, from Starlink. Now, part of that is Bitcoin is making a move right now. I don't know if it's going to be a sustained move. I've been kind of looking as I go, and the market keeps pumping, and it's still going. So when I started this, by the way, we were at 2.676 trillion. I don't know if you watched the beginning. I hope that you do. I hope you watch all the content. But right now we're at 2.761. So that's 80 trillion. That's $80 billion that just came into the market in just like that. So there's a whole lot going on. Now, that doesn't always cascade here. Now, one of the things to know is that you guys are part of the metaverse. So your situation is going to be a little bit different. I am still anticipating that you guys are going to break through and you are going to drop that zero so soon that, again, there's a few more days of accumulation, a few more days of Bitcoin. But when people come back, they're going to start looking. There's a couple of different things. There's UFO, there's Starlink, and there's Starship. I expect all three of you guys to just explode in the next couple of days. So that's my call. If you don't have your bag packed, you're going to be making a mistake. So just have a little patience and know that it is coming, and it's coming big time. Moving on. All right, guys, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but it's important to realize Bitcoin is going to eat. Bitcoin is going to have its moment in the sun. Bitcoin is the one that's going to shine before everybody else does. Now, Bitcoin has been trading lower and lower and lower, but as with anything, when in doubt, zoom out. We have all-time highs for Bitcoin. We have buy sentiment for Bitcoin. In the last hour, Bitcoin has gone up $200. For Bitcoin, that is a big, big move. And that bear sentiment seems to be fading away because people, I think, we've never seen a green, or we've never not seen a green candle in November. It's always been green. So I think we're going to see a green candle. But in order to do that, Bitcoin is going to have to make some serious movement in the next little while. And it's not going to take long before you're looking around going, wow, Bitcoin just went crazy. Now let's talk about the rest. And the rest, that's the altcoins. That's the metaverse. And then that's meme coins. And when meme coins start to get sent, guys, we're going to have life-changing money. It's going to be insane. You just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of understanding that that's the way this market is. You can't change how the market is. You just have to embrace it, accept it, and hold on tight. Because at some point, everybody's going to have that moment, and it's going to be parabolic, and we're all going to smile for just a little while. Make sure you take your profit, though, before the market goes into a bear market. Guys, that's my time. Have a happy Monday. I've broken this up into segments. There's going to be 7 or 8 videos today. So if you like the content, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and enjoy. Let's have a good day.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world, I wanna be shining.